Hello, Pentel Oil Pastel lovers. Look what I've got here. I just got this today in the mail. This is a 48 set of Pentel Oil Pastels XXL, formerly known as large sticks. And these basically are 50% bigger than the normal Pentel Oil Pastels. So one of the things people complain about the Pentel Oil Pastels is that they're really small compared to the other brands. That and the funny smell, but we'll get back to that later. So I found this and I was really excited because I thought it would be great to have a bigger stick, especially to fill in larger areas. I like the smaller sticks because you can draw details with them, but the bigger ones would be nice too. So this is what they look like. And without any scale, it's hard to tell, but let me show you the original ones. They are the same length, but much thicker. So the smallest set is a set of 50 and the bigger set is a set of 48. That said, the set of 50 has two whites. So it's really 49 compared to 48. And the only difference is that it doesn't have one of these grays. I think it's like the deep gray or something like that. So it's a very minute difference. Now this set still smells like petroleum. And it's very strong. So whenever I open it, it's really not much fun for my nose. But as I keep on using them, I get used to it and it doesn't bother me anymore. These don't smell as strong as these. They actually have a different smell altogether, but it's not as strong as this. So I don't know if anybody had noticed that before, but the boxes always say colors are long-lasting and fade-resistant, which means they're basically light fast. Or I think that's what it means. And this one says the same thing, brilliant, long-lasting, fade-resistant colors. Now I'm going to put them to the test, and instead of doing just a swatch video, I'm just going to draw something and see how they compare with the little ones. Yesterday I drew this cherry with the little pastels, the little Pentel pastels. And it was great fun. I think the colors are nice and bright, very vivid. I'm gonna see if I can do something similar with the big ones. Because they're bigger, I might not be able to draw as many details, but I'll give it a shot. But at least I'll get a feel for them and I'll see if they work the same way, if it's the same formula basically. So let's give it a shot. I think that I can safely say that the Pentel XXL oil pastels are pretty much the same as the regular Pentel oil pastels. Besides the size and the different smell, they work the same on paper, and of course it was a little harder to get details done because they're bigger. But used together they might actually complement each other where you can use the smaller ones for the details. I found that the white was a little bit softer, but it could very well be because my set of the smaller Pentels is a lot older. I've had it for about 5 years, so maybe they dried out a little bit, I'm not sure. I'll put a link in the description box below if you're interested. I got them on Amazon and the picture is different, the cover is different, but it's the same thing. I think the picture on the listing is probably the older version, the older design on the box, because the XXL box seems to be a lot newer. Also, I believe it's an import, so it's going to take a little while longer to arrive, but not that much longer. And finally, price-wise, these cost about $25, and the set of smaller pastels is on average $8. So the set of big pastels is 3 times more expensive. However, you don't get 3 times as much of the pastels, so you gotta figure out what you're looking for. Are you worried that you're gonna run out of the small pastels faster? If that's the case, I would buy 2 boxes of the small pastels, and still it's gonna be cheaper, and you're still gonna have more in quantity than with 1 set of big pastels. If you want like a bigger stick to use, then it's definitely worth the money, because even $25 is not that expensive for this big set of pastels. So I'm happy I got them. It's probably not for everyone. Again, remember there's a funny smell with both sets. Not the same smell, but probably enough to prevent some of you from buying them. Other than that, I really like what they look like on paper. I really like how they feel. I like working with them. And the fact that they seem to be light fast is pretty nice for such a cheap set of pastels. So that's it for today. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're feeling extra generous today, you can also click on the thanks button right next to the share button. Thank you all for stopping by. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.